up, Albany?
Good morning. It's November 17th, 2008. I'm Janae Von Laren.
I'm John Diaz.
And we're coming to you live from the Fireside Lounge up above in the Assembly Hall. Today we're sitting here with a special guest from Fuerza Latina. We're with Estrella and John. And they're going to come to you guys today just to talk about an event that they're going to be having tomorrow night. So, first off, we'd just like to introduce them. This is Estrella and John. Now, you guys are part of Fuerza Latina?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, exactly what is this group?
It's an organization that's it was founded in 1971. It's open to any individual on campus. It's Latino oriented, but not exclusive.
And this is a student association group?
Yes.
So it's
Student association group.
Very awesome.
How long has this organization been around?
It's founded in 1971. So.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow, a long time.
Long time now. So they're definitely qualified.
Yeah.
It's a good group out there. How many people right now are involved? You say like actively?
About like 35, 40 members.
35. Wow, that's awesome. You know, a lot of groups it's hard to keep that many. You know. Now, as far as like events that have gone on campus this year, what have you guys done?
Well, recently, the beginning of the semester, we had a barbecue at the Empire Commons with the Haitian Student Association group.
Oh, very
Okay.
nice. Very
That
nice.
was really fun.
Now, what makes you guys like from Haitian? Like, what is different from the Haitian and the Latina?
Well, Haitians really has its own country within the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
Like the Dominican Republic and Haiti are on the same island, but Haiti has its own part of the island, and the Dominican Republic has its own part of the island.
Oh, cool. So
So it's just separated.
we have a student association for every kind
really
out there,
do.
guys. It's awesome.
The world of reach.
And you said so you guys had the barbecue. You said something about a Hispanic Heritage Week?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had there was a Hispanic Heritage Month starting in September 15th through October 15th, and there was a week where we had programs. It was called Paradox Week, and we had programs. One of them was Latino misnomers. Hispanic or Latino, what is the correct term? There was another program about a revolutionary person explaining what he did, and different.
So you guys had like guest speakers?
Yeah, actually it was put together by individuals. People were in our own group that came up with these programs. So.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
awesome.
really cool.
Very good. Now, as far as you said that anybody could get involved in this group?
Yes.
So you don't have to be of Latino
Latino.
descent?
No, not at all.
Oh, very good.
That's good. So you Irish people out there.
Yeah.
Can
If
I
you're
have
interested in learning a little bit more about Latino culture, or if you're interested in putting together a program, just working with different people, just come.
That's definitely good to know because I know a lot of people mistake, between Hispanic and Latina, and people don't really
Yeah.
understand that it's two totally different things. And you had said Hispanic was a term given, right?
It was a label. It was government label put onto Latinos. We call ourselves Latinos, most of us, and some people don't understand that even in the Latino community. So they don't know, like, are we Hispanic or are we Latino?
People of Latino don't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So okay, now I don't
yeah,
feel
okay,
that bad.
So tell us more about Fuerza Night.
Well, Fuerza Night it's gonna feature different performances, music, and some food. It's gonna give you a little taste about the different ethnicities in Latin America.
There's gonna be food.
Yes.
What kind of food do they have?
Well, there's gonna be some empanadillas or pastelitos, some people call it. It's like a fried.
It's a fried turnover.
Yes.
It's going to be with either meat or cheese in it.
Yeah.
Oh, so like, have you ever had like an empanada? It's
That's
kind of
just
like
kinda
that.
like
Yeah, empanada, pastelito. They have it's the same food, but it's just different names. So it has
Fry it. I mean,
Anything fried's
anything
good.
fried's good. I mean, not for, but yeah. Okay.
Different foods like that.
And this is gonna be tomorrow night?
Yes.
What time?
Tomorrow night. It's in the ballroom. Doors will open at 7:30. Show will begin at 8. And
Tickets? How much are tickets?
no,
It's free.
Anybody can go. Anybody.
Oh, that's awesome. So free
Really cool.
tomorrow, dancing, music.
Free, college students, free.
Food.
Free food. Get on that.
But one thing we do want to ask is that we're also, with Force Tonight, we're fundraising for breast cancer for
Oh, okay.
the Avon Research Fund for breast cancer research.
So people can make
So you
donations.
can do donations.
We're
That's
selling pink ribbons as well.
Oh,
Alright,
that's
very
very
cool.
nice, very nice.
We are actually broadcasting this show, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
Fuerza Night
tomorrow night.
Yep.
We'll be broadcasting live, and we just want to let you know, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. you said?
Yeah, the show begins at 8.
8.
Doors open at 7:30.
So, okay,
So
be
get
there,
there,
get in
get
line,
there early to
free
get some
food.
free food.
And we'd just like to thank you guys for coming today, and
That was
we hope
very
to see
nice.
you guys
Thank you.
there.
That was our first interview, so
Right.
it was very good. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you guys. So more on campus. More on campus. This weekend, the soccer team, actually they lost. They went to the semifinals to become champions for the conference, but they lost 1-0 in overtime, actually double overtime, and it was a really big upset because Binghamton, they haven't beaten Binghamton like ever. So, you know.
Yeah, Binghamton's pretty good. Though.
Yeah, and it was their first loss since they played Binghamton the first time. So, I mean, it stinks, but they played their hearts out. You know, it was the last game. A bunch of the seniors,
Good try, good job.
they played amazing, you know. As far as the football team goes, they won.
Did they? Good.
They did. They went 7-0 for the season. Well, in conference, they went 7-0,
yeah.
undefeated. And they went 7-3 with like preseason games and stuff. So they beat Wagner
Yeah, those don't
Saturday.
really count.
Congratulations. I work at Ruby Tuesdays, and I had 4 of the football guys, I think they were freshmen, they were actually sitting at the table going like this,
Measuring
feeling their
their
muscle.
muscles.
And I looked
I wish
over.
I can do that.
They asked me to touch their muscles to see if whose was bigger. And it was
Did
a
they give
little
you a good tip?
embarrassing. Yes, they did. Good
All
tip,
right.
thanks guys. Yeah, it was a little embarrassing, but I mean, they definitely work out a lot, and they
They
deserve.
definitely weren't.
Yeah.
They deserve a touch, I guess.
Yeah,
of us.
I guess so. But that's a lot of the campus news.
Well, did you guys hear about the pretty horrific accident? The RPI student was stabbed outside his Troy apartment.
Oh my goodness.
So apparently the 21-year-old Joseph Drexler was going out with his friends. They went out for the night. They came back to the apartment, I guess to recuperate or whatever. We're going back out. 3 men, who police say Drexler's friends gave a description of the attackers as 3 white males wearing hoodies. They were traveling in a white Oldsmobile with black rims. So they came and stabbed John Drexler. Luckily, he's surviving. He's in the hospital.
Did they say if there was any
For
reason?
any reason, they don't
No
think so. They
reason
said that the
whatsoever?
community should not worry, that they feel like it was just this one thing. They shouldn't be very
But how could you
concerned.
not be worried?
I know.
mean, that's what they said here.
I know, and
how-
everyone's so worried.
I know, it's really, you have
But
to
this has
really
never
say.
really happened that bad. This is this first year that
At
all these
RPI?
RPI
Yeah.
and Albany. I think it was the first Sydney-Albany homicide ever.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm watching out everywhere I go.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even want to take a taxi home from work the other night, so I had somebody drive me home. So definitely be aware. As far as more national news, little sports update for you guys. The Giants beat
Ravens.
the Ravens 30-10, which was awesome.
Yep.
Go Eli. You know, I mean, I'm a Jet fan, which, by the way, Thursday they won. Thank you. 34-31 against New England. I mean, they were up against the Giants last year for the Super Bowl. Regardless, they don't have Tom Brady this season. They
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Castle, but you know, they're
Yeah.
still. I'm
sticking with
very
it.
proud of them. You know, Favre's doing a good job. Another. Miami beat Oakland 17-15.
Oh wow.
And can I just
Close
say, like,
game.
Miami was like in last place last year, and Pennington now is really taking Miami to another level. Him on the Jets just didn't work out well. Maybe it's the warm weather, you know.
Man, probably
Yeah,
warm weather helps with
boosting that
everything.
arm,
Wish
you
we
know.
had some warm weather
Yeah,
here, right?
I know this is
It's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Um,
In other national news,
oh wait, timeout.
Oh, sorry.
Today's Monday Night Football.
There you go.
Cleveland is playing Buffalo, 8:30 Eastern. Watch it. Just letting you know.
All right, other national news. The pregnant man is pregnant once again. Thomas Petey, who had a daughter. You hear about this? He was
Well,
on
one,
Oprah.
a pregnant man being pregnant for the first time. Now for the second time, this is
Pregnant
crazy.
again, all
This is
right?
crazy.
Well, he technically wasn't, he is a man, but he once was a girl. Everyone knows about the whole story. He was on Oprah.
Maybe they know.
He had the sex change and all that good stuff. So he was on Oprah, he had this child. I actually heard rumors that he's having his own show on TLC. So, I don't know. You never know, a nice
Between
reality show.
all these shows, between MTV's, all
Real
these
World and all that
crazy,
stuff.
like, I don't understand. You know, I feel like entertainment is becoming like
Just
moving
reality.
from here to
I
here.
know.
Reality, but
It's a
really,
little-
how real is it?
I don't know. Well, this is pretty real.
So, like, what is he gonna do?
I don't
Like,
know. He has his daughter named Susan. She was born June 29th, and now the next baby is due June 12th. So,
So he had this baby last year?
He had this baby this year, June 29th of this year.
Of this year, and then
This
he's
year.
gonna have one. How does this whole process go about? Like, did he have like
I have no
artificial
idea.
insemination or like?
I know he obviously had a C-section.
Well,
There's nothing
yeah.
yeah.
That is odd.
But
That is,
good for them.
I don't know. I remember seeing the ad. I was looking through Cosmopolitan magazine, and I see this guy holding his belly out, and I'm like, what is
It's a
that?
new
You know,
picture.
I don't. It really like it kind of freaked me out for a
Yeah.
second. You know, you just never like think about it, but you know, maybe he knows the pain that we go through. Well, I don't know yet, but
We'll find out.
yeah, a couple years, long time from now. So I'm not going anywhere.
In other national news, Japan is in recession. So Japan is the world's second largest economy and is now in recession. So this is a little economy class right now. Japan's recession announcement was not unexpected. Part of the problem is the strong yen, which has skyrocketed in recent weeks. Since Japan is such a big exporter of goods, a more strong yen hurts profits for Japanese firms as sales from abroad get translated back into yen. So it has to do with money exchange and everything, and
Yeah.
yen being stronger. So the more that the yen has climbed, the worse Japan's stock market has performed.
So the yen's getting bigger, so
And
the
then
stock market's going down.
Yep. So Japan,
Got it.
second largest economy next to us, I believe.
So we're not the only people having problems with
No,
our stock
not at
market. I mean, with our 700.
But with the exporting and everything, I wonder what's going to go on with the rest of the world, because Japan really is such a big exporter.
Japan,
It's
China,
Japan,
all of
China,
that.
it's all those, yeah.
I know. This is like everything's
It's crazy,
affecting
everything, yeah.
you know.
You
it's
know, you
really
think the gas
terrible.
prices are going down, the
Yeah.
price of flour and pizza, that's all going down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now all this is going on, and you never know what's going to happen.
I know. I must say though, the gas prices.
I'm loving it, right?
$2.50. Actually, I don't have a car here on campus, so I don't really buy gas when I'm up here.
Mhm.
And I couldn't remember what I was paying at home over the summer.
Yeah, but it was
I just remember it was
four
something,
It was
like
like four, almost
4.50.
420. No, I don't know if it was.
I
It
think I
4.50?
got there.
No, I remember it being like
premium was
420
almost like
something.
$5.
That's
That
ridiculous
was
right
crazy.
there.
That was really crazy. But I drove by gas station yesterday with one of my friends, and I saw $2.39, $2.49, something like that.
I wish.
And
hope
I
it
had to
stays
like
that
ask him, I'm
way.
like, wait, is that good or bad? Like I couldn't remember. And he's like, no, that's good. I'm like, oh my god, like that dropped like $2.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, that's
you know,
really
that's
is
really big. But as far as excuse me, I'm a little sick. You know, the whole flu.
The flu. Oh, since we're
Speaking of
speaking
which.
flu, Google is coming out with a new website called Google Flu Trends. So just as the name says, the site offers up-to-date information on the number of flu cases and how widespread it is through graphs and maps. So the website says they are so accurate that they are able to track trends a week or two faster than CDC, which is the Centers for Disease Control. Yeah, so I
So
think we should check that out.
They track trends like to see like where it's developing more.
Yeah, well, it says that Google does that by collecting the same reports the CDC does, past and present, and combines them with a number of online searches for the flu.
For the flu.
So-
Have you ever had the flu?
I never had the flu, not going
I
back.
don't think I don't think that I've ever had the flu. I mean, if I did, I just don't know
Yeah.
that I had it, but I've never had the flu shot.
Me neither.
I'm not into the whole medicine
Me
thing,
neither.
you know. If you're sick, just get over it. That's what my mom tells me.
Suck it up.
Rest, suck it up, you know, you'll get better
Drink some
eventually.
soup.
But here on campus, it's like my entire suite
I
is
know.
all sick.
It's just like one person in your living area gets sick, you're sick.
You're
it's
sick.
just,
So
there's no way.
Lysol,
Yeah.
and like Lysoling pillows,
Clorox
everything.
spray,
It really
everything.
helps though, the
It does,
Lysol.
yeah,
you
it
know.
really does.
And go to the library or something. Just get out of your room. You need to get outside. I mean, it was beautiful on Saturday
Saturday, I was-
until we had a tornado watch. Like, what is this weather? I don't understand. But whatever. What are you gonna do about it? I'm not gonna complain. We were just talking about how Japan was in recession,
Yes.
and our economy, as we know, is going to shambles.
course.
And there's a couple tips that we'd like to give you, a couple dinner specials.
So
A lot
not
of
just
these,
the half-off appetizers at Applebee's, we need
Yes.
some more.
there's, well, oh yeah, not just. I'm
Just,
like,
not
well,
just.
Applebee's is definitely on the list, but all these restaurants know that people aren't going to come out to eat, and they're not going to buy food when they don't even have money.
Yeah.
Like, and
They'd
you
rather
know,
cook at home for a cheaper price than go out all the time.
Exactly. So first on the menu was the Outback.
Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, they have dinner specials starting from as low as $10. on a 6-ounce sirloin, and I think it comes with like a baked potato, a piece of bread, and a salad. So, or you can even like substitute those for other things. So $10 for a 6-ounce steak, that's like
that's a great deal.
That's a great deal, a great deal. And Outback steaks are like legit. You know?
Legit, Long Island.
Yeah,
legit.
sorry, Long Island. They're awesome, you know, they're like, Denny's is next on the list. I mean, you know, those Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings,
There's
you're just craving
right
pancakes.
by campus, right?
What?
Isn't there a Denny's right by campus?
Yeah, it's right on Wolf Road.
Yeah.
Wolf Road. Wolf Road is like the street
of restaurants.
It
really is.
Yeah, it's like known through people all throughout New York State. Wolf Road, that's where you want to go. Yeah, so Outback's on there, Denny's is on there, and they're on Wolf Road. At Denny's, they have this thing called the Express Slam that they put it in quotations, saying it's $4. You get 2 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, 2 sausage links, and 2 pancakes.
Denny's also has that never-ending pancake. Or is that IHOP? That might be IHOP.
Might be IHOP.
They have a
But this
never-ending
one-
pancake thing. You just keep coming with pancakes and you just eat all
Until
your
you're
pancakes until you're done.
Yeah, but
I think
then
it's like
like,
12 something
what if
dollars.
somebody wants like,
Well, what you do is
they have like 8 people with them and they just keep getting more
Oh, I don't
pancakes,
know.
more pancakes. Maybe it's like a limit.
maybe.
I don't know.
I don't
That's
think
crazy.
yeah.
I'd never leave.
Right, you just spend the whole day there.
As long as they can put chocolate chips on it. I love chocolate chip pancakes. Yeah, so $4, 2 eggs, 2 sausages, 2 bacon, and 2 pancakes. Next on the list was Applebee's, as most of you know. A dinner for 2 is $20. You get an appetizer, you get to choose from 4 different appetizers, and from a certain list, and you get to choose 2 entrees. So that's awesome. 2
All you
entrees,
cheap
an
guys out there
appetizer.
want to go on a date, take her to
Applebee's.
Applebee's, $20.
I mean, I don't know if I'd personally go for them if you took
Oh,
me to
jeez.
Applebee's, but...
What about Outback? You get a nice steak for $10.
All right,
Is that
Outback.
good?
I'll do Outback. We get 2 steaks for $20.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Fridays next on the list. We have starting at $5.99 for lunch, and even $9.99. $5.99. They have like steak, pork chops, hamburgers, everything. Like I couldn't believe that. That's an awesome
It's
price.
great. All these deals are so great.
Next one, my personal favorite, Ruby Tuesdays.
Oh,
I've worked there for a couple months now. We have awesome prices. I'm not trying to really sell this because I work there,
I'm sure.
but there's one in
Your boss is
Crossgates
probably
Mall.
like giving you tips.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff,
know.
Right? Yeah.
Getting paid extra
Yeah.
to do this. Ruby Tuesdays, $5.99 for our classic burger, which is awesome.
That is pretty good.
And for those of you above 21 years old, we have $3 drafts. So feature beer of the day is only $3. And
pretty good.
typically it's like a Sam seasonal, like Sam Adams beer, or a Blue Moon toasted lager, or anything like awesome beers for $3. $3.
$3.
So you can go out there, $8.99 for a burger and a beer. It's
Wow.
awesome, right? It's great. The last one that I have on here though is Uno. All right, I went there the other night with one of my friends, and I had a great burger. It had like blue cheese crumbles on it. Everything is only like $7, $6.
Uno's also in the mall, right? Crossgates Mall? Yep.
Also
So
in the
it's
mall.
very
So
easily convenient.
yeah, easily convenient. And their desserts. I know like cheesecake, you go online and it's like 45-minute minimum wait, you know, on
Yeah,
a Friday,
it really
Saturday
is.
night. I'm sure Uno isn't, 45-minute
That's
wait.
crazy.
They have the same desserts, kind of like cheesecake. They have like those little, not shooters so much,
Yeah,
but
no
it's like,
cheesecake can measure up to Cheesecake Factory cheesecake.
yeah, well when one piece of cheesecake has 1,200 calories in it, like,
That's true.
I'm sorry, I'm going to try and, who am I kidding? I'd eat like 5 pieces of cheesecake. But, they have these mini desserts. Apple pie with a scoop of ice cream, perfect size, probably like this big, $1.99. How could you go
Get
wrong?
outta
I
here.
shared it, and it was a perfect amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
$1.99.
$1.99, and you get like brownie sundae.
That's cheaper than William Long Island's Ralph's Thai Ices.
Oh,
Little ice,
it's
two,
like
two
$4.
something. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
crazy.
ridiculous. So those are all your dinner specials. You can find them Crossgates Mall, Wolf Road. You're looking to bring your lady out on a date,
There you go, cheap way, save
Yeah,
money.
don't tell her that's why you're taking her though.
Good idea. Also, a better way to save money is, according to Martin Lidstrom, who's the author of Biology, Truth and Lies, Why We Buy, says that prices of all retail will tumble down after December 15th. So do all your shopping after December 15th, he's saying. Because he says that they're trying to get everyone early in there to get all these deals and stuff, but he's saying that the deals are 20 to 30% better on retail than last year. And after December 15th, they'll probably be even better.
But I feel like if you wait to go shopping after December 15th,
Nothing will be there.
nothing's going to
I
be there.
know, that's what I feel.
You know,
So
like,
I guess that's the way you have to like even in that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. If you want better deals, you got slim pickings.
I always tell my mom, I personally just get me a few things for Christmas just to open up, and we'll go shopping after
what?
Christmas.
Have you ever gone to the mall the day after Christmas? It's crazy.
It's nuts.
It's crazy. You think Black Friday has great deals?
It's like
Day after
70%
Christmas
off of these pants.
that you just bought a week ago were $100. Now they're like $20. It's ridiculous.
I bought these pants at Macy's yesterday. $15 American Rag on sale, 70% off.
So they were originally like,
yeah, they were
can't do the
crazy.
math.
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah, so definitely. I mean, there's a couple good sales going on right now if you don't want to wait that long, but I don't know if I'd wait till December 15th.
I know, me neither, but it's just a way, you know, if you gotta save money.
Yeah, definitely. Little tip for you.
Yeah.
Another way to save money, I found this thing. It's called the Cranker.
I actually have a cranker.
You have a
the
cranker.
flashlight.
Now let me ask you, does it really work?
It works. You just crank it right up. It's this little flashlight. It's probably like this big, and you just crank it. The crank comes out, you crank it up, you push it back, and it works just like any other flashlight.
But it's not just a flashlight. It charges your cell phone and radio, I believe. It says for a minute, crank for a minute. Just think about it. I'm sure you can sit there and watch TV for a minute while you're cranking this thing. 30 minutes of radio, and if you crank it for 3 minutes, you get 8 to 15 minutes on your cell phone.
It really, like...
It comes with the adapter to hook your cell phone on to it and charges it. It's only $16.99.
That's a great,
That's
that's
a
in
great
Christmas
deal.
list right now.
You could probably find it like Brookstone.
Yeah.
It's like one of those kind of...
Sharper Image.
Yeah, Sharper
They're
Image,
are they
those
still
places.
on-
Sharper Image? I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. They still-
I don't know. But it's awesome. Didn't you say that it came in handy, or
It came-
somebody's... I guess these things are like in demand right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, someone actually stole it out of my car. Well, we have two in my family, so I have one.
They have two crankers.
We have two crankers. There was never any robberies anywhere around my neighborhood. Sure enough, one night someone broke into my dad's truck and my Jeep. I never keep my Jeep locked,
Yeah.
ever. So all
That's
you people
smart.
out there
Smart.
found my Jeep until it was unlocked. So he went in, he broke my console, because I guess he thought it was locked or someone looking for money or an iPod, and just stole my cranker. Didn't steal anything else.
Stole my cranker.
He stole
It
my
sounds
cranker.
really funny.
He broke into my dad's work truck and had so much stuff in there. Didn't take one thing. Just took my cranker.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you
Yeah.
heard it. Get yourself a cranker today. I know, but like we definitely come in handy. I think like if you've broken down, your
It
cell phone
is.
dies, you break down, you need to call
You got a
someone.
flashlight, you got a charger,
It's
you got
12 in the
everything.
morning, driving home for the weekend. I can just see crazy people driving by trying to help me. Like I definitely don't want to leave my car.
Yeah,
You know,
don't
so
lock the
get one of
doors.
those, yeah.
sit in the-
Definitely awesome. As far as movies this weekend go, I heard the Bond movie,
I did great.
$70.6 million.
That's
Okay, what
crazy.
I would do with $70.6 million, I would not have to find these pants on sale
You
anymore.
can buy like,
I could buy like 50
Yeah,
pairs of these
yeah.
pants full price. It only got 3 stars though.
See, but also critics, we talked about this on another show, they should have college critics and younger critics, because all the other critics are always older and they look...
They appeal
yeah.
to almost like a certain kind of
Yeah,
like
exactly.
theme.
Demographic.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because they said there's this movie. What was it? Rachel Getting Married.
Rachel Getting Married.
With Anne Hathaway.
I've never heard of it, so I don't know if it's a new movie or...
I go to movies quite often, and I just saw like one of the billboards for it.
Mhm.
I never actually saw like I think I saw a preview once, but it wasn't like enough to like for me to remember
Yeah.
it, you know. But it got 5 stars.
See, that like those weird movies that always get the Oscars and the Academies and the Emmys or whatever, I feel like I don't know half of them.
Yeah.
And then they have role models, which I think is great and has 1 star.
Yeah, Role Models got
Yeah,
1 star,
1
so
star.
I don't know how you feel about
Yeah.
going to spend $10 for a ticket. Can you believe this? Actually, was it $10.25?
See, I can't get over this. At Cortland, my sister goes to SUNY Cortland, $5 for a movie ticket there at a movies.
Like a
$5.
legit, like Regal?
I'm not sure. All I know is it's $5.
Okay, $10.25 is ridiculous. Okay, now 25 cents is the most annoying thing. Like if it was $10, all right, I'll throw you $10.
I know.
But, like,
then you gotta break a 20.
When you go with
then
somebody, you
gotta,
gotta give them the 20, and then you gotta scoop up change or $1 or something. You know, I'm just so over it. You
I'd
know?
rather just take a girl to Fridays than the movies for
$10.
$20.
I'd
right?
rather get myself a steak for $10
Then
than
go to the
yeah, because then you
movie,
get the popcorn. I mean, who doesn't want to eat
And the popcorn is like how much money? Like $6 for a small
for a
little
small
bag.
popcorn?
And you know that the amount of calories or something like that, and a small popcorn is equal to the amount of calories in a Big Mac. It's something crazy like that. I don't know,
And I think
carbs
it's
or
the
something.
butter too,
Yeah.
the butter on there. So it's really crazy. Hopefully, everybody just starts making some more money because I don't know if I can do this
I know,
anymore.
me neither. I can't be giving them tips all day.
Another movie I was surprised about was Saw 5. It only got 1 star.
Really?
I saw every Saw up to this one, and I loved every one of them because it was like that last minute thing that like you never expected to happen happened. I haven't seen Saw 5 yet. Last year I went on Halloween, so it was a little
I
scary.
feel like it's worth it though. All the Saws have always been good. I feel like it's gonna be good. Even though they got 1 star.
But it's kind of like the Bond thing, like this
Yeah.
Bond was
3 stars and they're making 70.6
It
million.
made more than the last Bond and the Bond before. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how these, movies, these sequels really are.
I know.
So you gotta go see it and, make your own conclusion. Okay, moving on to some of the weather.
Ridiculous. Today is supposed to be rain and snow. Snow. We're supposed to expect snow. It's going to be a high of 39 though. So if it gets up that high, I guess we won't have snow.
Yeah, but honestly, it looks, looking out the window now, it looks really, not like so nice, but
Oh, you're right.
I
The
don't
snow
know.
is wrong.
But, okay, Saturday, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful outside. It was like 60 degrees. All of a sudden, I went to McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Saturday morning, got some McDonald's. All of a sudden, it started like raining. I'm like, what the heck is going on? During the football game, it started to rain. It was like around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
I went to Cortica, or you football fans at the Cortland versus Ithaca game. It was pretty nice in the morning and stuff, and then it started pouring rain. I'm like, are you serious?
I was at work and we have TVs everywhere around the bar. Tornado watch. What was that about? Tornado watch? Like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, so today is supposed to rain and snow.
Rain and snow, high of 39. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy for a high of 36.
High of 36. Well, at least it's not rain in the forecast for tomorrow.
But we're going to be in the 30s all week.
So get your gloves and scarves
All
and hats
week,
on,
your hats.
guys. I know I will. I'm freezing right now.
Really?
Right? I told you I am really cold, but I'm really sick too, so I really have to bundle up. Sorry, Mom, I'm sick.
Oh, yeah,
She always gets
Mom.
mad at me if I get sick, so I'm not really mad, but
Another news, political news, you hear about the Obama lottery? That Senator Chuck Schumer plans to have the lottery, so he plans to give out, I think, 446, I believe,
446
tickets to go to the inauguration. So they're expected to be 1.5 million people going.
That's crazy.
1.5.
Do we know how many were there last year?
I have no idea. There was 10,000 requests for Bush inauguration in 2001
10,000?
and 2005.
And now?
And I believe it's like 200,000 requests or something like that. I don't even know. It's like crazy
And they
requests.
expect 1.5 million.
And they expect 1.5 million to go.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to be there with 1.5 million.
I'd rather watch it on television.
Yeah, in my bed,
Yeah.
because it is going to be in the 30s this week, guys.
Oh,
so.
my God. Well, this isn't until January, the inauguration.
Well, yeah. Well, so then it'll be in the
Even more,
negative.
yeah. It'll be crazy.
That's right. One last thing that I did forget to mention was the Bengals, the Philly and Cincinnati, they tied yesterday in the NFL game.
Really?
They tied, yeah. I believe it was finishing 34-34 or 13-13. No, 13-13. I think that's what it was. With, I think it was like 7 seconds left in overtime, Shane Graham missed the field goal.
Yeah, I missed this game, so
This was the first game since November 10th in 2002 that there's been a tie in NFL.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy.
That is
McNabb actually said, "I've never been a part of a tie. I didn't even know it was in the rules."
Yeah, I didn't know. You said there's a tie. I was just like,
Yeah, I didn't even realize that you could actually have a tie in the NFL.
Well,
so,
there you go.
folks,
Go figure.
there it goes.
And we also want to leave off by saying Daily Recap, our other news segment, is going to be on air live today at 6:45. They're going live at a ODK conference. Bill Johnson, ex-president of the New York Stock Exchange, is going to come. He's going to speak. We've talked about this on the show before. It's supposed to be a great turnout. It's supposed to be a great presentation. He's going to talk about his. It's free. He's going to talk about his 2 worst days on the stock exchange, September 11th and Black Tuesday, right before the Great Depression. So be sure to check that out. I believe it starts at 8 o'clock. I want to say. At 6:45, Daily Recap goes on.
And as well as Be sure to catch us live tomorrow for the Latina conference.
Oh, yes.
The event going on tomorrow night.
Where's
Live.
the night? Where's the night?
Where's the night?
Where's the night?
So it's going to be up in the ballroom, 7:30, doors open. Well, doors open at 8, be there around 7:30.
Yep.
It's free food, but you can also make a donation. So
There you go.
thanks for coming to us today,
And
and
we'll see you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.
Bye.